In this video, I'll show you how to send automated birthday emails. We will use a Google Sheet as the database for the contacts. Here you can see I have the first name, last name, email and the birthday columns. Please watch the full video to understand the complete process. By the end of this video, you can figure out more use cases according to your requirements. I have these 4 columns because these are the required columns, although I will not use the last name in the process. First, let me show you how you can quickly populate a database like this Google Sheet from your Google Contacts. For that, here on my Google Contacts screen, I will export all the contacts into a CSV file. The contacts you see here have the date of birth field added. If your contacts do not have the date of birth added to them, you can manually add a new column with date of birth in the Google Sheet. Here, I'll select all the contacts and I'll click on this More Actions button and I'll select Export. I'll select the default Google CSV format and I'll click on this Export button. In this file, I have all my contacts. Here I need to delete the blank columns I do not need. I'll quickly delete all the blank columns here. Now I can paste the data into a new Google worksheet to create my automated birthday email database. Since I already have this Google Sheet ready, I will use this. For the automation emails, I will use Lido. Lido offers a variety of automation functions. You can check out the list of use cases. For this video, I will show you the automated birthday email function. First, I need to log in. I will use my Google account to sign into Lido. When you sign into Lido, you will land into a spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet you see here. To quickly go to the Lido account, click on this icon here at the top left corner. And now here you can see all your spreadsheets. So I have this untitled. I'll open this. This is the new spreadsheet Lido just created for me. First, I will rename this to Automated Birthday Emails. Here, I will connect my Google Sheet with this Lido spreadsheet. I will go to the Google Sheet. Here, I just need to copy the link of the Google Sheet. I'll copy the link. I'll go to the Lido worksheet. Here, I'll click on Connect Data. I'll select Google Sheets and I'll paste the link here. Now, I'll click on Connect to Google Sheets. I'll select this account, continue, and I'll click on Next here. It shows all the columns, first name, last name, emails and birthday. And this is the sheet 1 because I only have one sheet here, so it just shows one sheet. Here, I can preview all the data. I'll click on Add Data and I'll create a new name for the table. Now I can see all the data I have on this Google Sheet. The connection is automated. It syncs the data from this Google Sheet. Let me show you how it works. If I change this to subscribe, I'll manually update it. Here you see 2 seconds ago. I'll refresh the data. You see it is now subscribed. And if you add more rows in this database, it will sync that data into this table. I can see the birthday column here as we have on this Google Sheet. To check the person's birthday, I need to create a new column which will check if the person's birthday is today. So for that, I will use a function here. I'll add a new column that is Populate column. I'll paste a function here and I'll press enter. You can see the formula on this bar. It checks if the today's day and the month is similar with the date and the month we have in this birthday column. Today is 24th of March, you can see here, and the birthday for this person is 24th of March. So it is true. Where it doesn't match the criteria, it shows false. 2 true values here. I'll click on these 3 dots, I'll click on edit column, I'll rename the column header to check birthday and save. Now I will design the email. For the email, I need an email subject and an email body. I'll go to the other worksheet or I can create a new worksheet here. I'll type email subject, email body. I'll paste email subject here. You can see the email subject and I'll paste an email body here. So I have this email subject and email body. Now I'll create 2 new columns. When I move my pointer here, I see this icon, add computed columns, add linked columns, add joined columns. I'll add a new computed column. First, I will type equal sign here. I'll go to the other worksheet. I'll select the cell here which have the email subject, and here I need to log this B1. I can type $, before B and before 1, so it locks the cell. Or you can press the F4 key on the keyboard to lock the cell. I'll press enter. Now I have the email subject here. Instead of getting the email subject from this worksheet, I can type the email subject here as well. Now I'll rename the header here to email subject and save it. So this is the email subject. For the email body, I'll add a new column, new computed column here. Before getting the email body from the other worksheet, I want to modify the email body a little bit. I want to add the name of the person whom I am sending the birthday email. I'll double click on this. Here, I will start with square brackets and I'll select the first name. It is showing the fields I have in the table. First name, and now I can see the whole thing in this formula bar. If I click on these arrows, it will extend the editor. Here, I'll move my cursor before happy and I'll press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard to create a new line. Before the first name, I want to add hi, and after the first name, I'll add a comma here. Now I will copy this email body in this column. To get the email body in this worksheet, I'll use the string template function. So I'll select string template and the template cell. I will select this worksheet and I'll select the cell here. Now I need to close the parentheses. But if I don't do anything and just press the enter button, it shows me if I want to use the same formula for all the rows and if I want to lock the cell. It automatically suggested me if I want to do that. So I'll agree with this and I'll click on update formula. Now I have this. Now you can see the names. The first name you see here is coming from the first name column here because we have added the first name function inside the square brackets. Now I'll rename the column header to email body and save it. Now I need to create the final column that will send the automated emails. For that, I'll add a new column that is computed column. Here I will use the send Gmail function. So when I type send here, it suggests me send Gmail. I'll select this. For the first time, you need to connect your account here. So I'll click on add credentials. I'll click on connect to Gmail and I'll use this account here. Continue. Successfully connected to Gmail. Now I can see my email address here. And here you see the guide, what I need to put here. So I'll type a comma and the recipient email. The recipient email is coming from this C2, comma, subject. I'll select the email subject here. And for the email body, I'll select the email body. I can add CC BCC attachment, but I'll close the parenthesis now and I'll press enter and it copied the function to all the rows. It will send the emails when the birthday is today, right? For that, I'll go to the formula here and I'll type if and start with the parenthesis. After the parenthesis, I'll select the E2 cell. This is the cell where I have checked if the birthday is today. I'll type if E2 equals to true, then the send Gmail will work. And I'll close the parenthesis here and enter. Now I can see the send Gmail function for these two rows only where the check birthday column is true. If I click on these three dots and click on this preview email, I can see how it will look. This is the email subject, this is the email body, and it says start automating task with Lido for free. Close this. I will rename the column header to send emails. I'll create one more column here for the status of the emails. So I can check for which row it sent the emails. Status. Now I'll select the send Gmail function. I'll click on the formula. After body, you see the status cell. I just need to mention where I want to display the status. So after a comma, I'll type the cell that is I2 and press enter. So when it will send an email, I can see the status here. First, I will run this action manually. Then I will set up the automation emails. Right click on this cell. I'll click run action. It sent the email successfully and I can see the status here, success. In the sent email box, I can see it sent the email and this is how the email looks. Here, I'll click on these three dots. I'll click on preview email. I want to remove this line here. For that, I'll go to my Lido account. Under settings, I'll turn off their branding. If you have the premium account, you can take it off in any priced package. Now I'll go to files again. I'll open that spreadsheet. Now I will click on these dots here, preview email, and now I can see the email body without that line. Now I'll close this and I'll set up the automation. I'll click on the 3 dots on the header row. Here I will select run column on a schedule. Since this is a birthday automation email reminders, I need to run it every day so that it can send the emails when there is a birthday for someone. But for this video, I will try it in 5 minutes because I'm not going to wait for 1 day to show you the process. I'll save now. I'll close it. In every 5 minutes, it will check if there is some true value. It means if there is a birthday for someone, then it will send the email and you can see the status in this status column. So what the automation will do, it will send 2 emails, 1 and 2. You see the automation running, automation successfully run, and I can see the success message here. So it sent 2 birthday emails from this contacts database. Now I'll go here and I see 2 sent emails. I deleted the previous one from this send box. Now I have 2 sent emails here. When you change the data here, like if I change the birthday here to 24, now it's the same date as today. And now if I go here and if I wait for 2 minutes and 42 seconds, it will check the Google Sheet for new rows or any update on the existing data. And it will update the value here, the date of birth, since we made it 24 here, and this formula will find that the date of birth is today is true. Then we will have this send email function ready and it will send the email. If I want to do it manually, I'll click on this refresh data button and I can see it is true now and I have the send email option here. I can manually run it, right click on it, run action, running success. If I go to send email, I'll refresh it and I see the new email. When you want to send the automated birthday emails, you need to make this in days and every day. So it checks the birthday for every day. So this is how the automated birthday emails from Lido works. Please check the first comment to sign up for Lido. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.